Finally, Kenya court finally declared that the Kenya government must pay Nnamdi Kanu 120 million naira, for the way it was adopted, kidnapped, and rendition from Kenya to Nigeria. They said it's against the constitution of the international law and at the same time the law of even the Kenya government that the Nnamdi Kanu must be paid the sum of 120 million. What does this bode for Nigeria and Nnamdi Kanu?
They would have made the money, the incentive, financial incentive, $120 million. If you ask me, I will tell you that 120 million naira is just a chicken change. It doesn't equate the kind of suffering and deprivation, humiliation Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went through. That is because the gentleman is an Igbo man. That's why they reduce the value, the payment, the financial incentive that low. The incentive is too low in regard of the kind of dehumanization, demoralization, deprivation and the persecution the Igbo man went through. Igbo na ekwenu, okwa Igbo phobia. You've seen it again. I predicted it earlier that Kenya must pay. I said that Kenya must pay with their sweat and blood. And Kenya as a country is paying right now. I predicted it that Britain is going to pay for poor consular role played during the ordeal, international ordeal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the supreme leader of IPOB. And I'm telling you now that under Ruto's regime, Kenya is paying, compensating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu such, physical or financial incentive. Then what about Britain? Britain is going to pay. They place quite so, poor consular role to help their citizen. Whom do I mean here? I mean Kanu Wankwo is enjoying dual citizenship of the British and the Nigerian. And what we see actually transpired in the past, I think 2021, I think June 2021 was a situation whereby Britain failed to at least help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu using this consular right, because they have the right to at least come for him, when Nigeria was illegally holding him at DSS facilities. Kanu was illegally renditioned from Nairobi, Kenya in 2021, blindfolded, bound in chains, and brought into Nigeria under the watch of retired General Muhammad Buhari, the most, let me say, unqualified, uneducated president Nigeria has ever had is Muhammad Buhari. Then under the watch of AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, Malami Ewusa Abubakar, he actually played the role that actually depreciated his legal, let me say, quality as someone that people should actually hope on, that can come to their rescue if any occurrence of such, nature happened to them. This time around, he bettered it, he helped it, he punched Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he abused him. He actually played important role on illegal abduction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from Nairobi, Kenya. Is that not weighty, heavy enough to strip him of his legal certificate, legal qualification? They should strip him of that position he held in the past and bring him to the court of law. Malami Abubakar is supposed to go to jail. I'm telling you, many group of people, many Igbos, legal luminaries in Canada, in USA, in Britain are coming up to make sure that they slug it out at the court with Abubakar Malami, who actually misinterpreted Nigerian constitution in 2021 by blindfolding an Igbo man, abducting him illegally from Nairobi, Kenya into Nigeria contraption. That has actually spelled out the kind of country we are running in Nigeria here. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is a lawless country. Nigeria does not respect her citizens. Everything we see here is a crop of aggrieved Fulani men as politicians, aggrieved Igbo men as politicians, aggrieved Yoruba men as politicians who are always busy feasting, cheering, disputing or disbursing among themselves our tax payers' money. That was what actually is going on in this part of the world. You can see the current president is a man that is so clueless and very, very inexperienced. What he knows is just talking anyhow, chanting without, monitoring or managing what comes out from his mouth. He can talk anytime he wishes, but because of what? He is illegally or illegitimately put into or given the audacity to be in that office of the presidency. What am I saying here? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gone through a lot. If you ask me, I would have at least referred Kenya to pay more than $120 million. $120 million naira is not up to $100,000. Just imagine. A man that has been going through a lot of, bitter ordeal since 2021 till now. That's 4 years, 48 months. Has been awarded only $120 million. How much is it? 120 million naira, sorry. How much is it in dollars? Kenya should have paid more than that. So that each and every, the whole Biafra, commissioners, ministers, Minister of Finances, Attorney Generals, all over the world, wherever you might be, we are hailing you and we are saying, only Nnamdi Kanu is another charismatic leader. Only charismatic Igbo leader we have. Only Nnamdi Kanu is a charismatic leader. Then again, we heard you in Finland there, where you have been kept in confinement for over 6 months now. I mean Simon Ekpa Njoku. Mazi, Simon Ekpa Njoku, we are putting all our chaplet in one plate, burning our candles, praying night after night, day after night, day after day, because we actually know that you have no case in Finland. Nigeria, Janjaweeds, the Fulanis, in connivance with some Christians in the mid-belt, the kinsmen of General Gowon, who actually led the military clique that annihilated the Igbos in the 1967, 68, 69, and 70. His brother Christopher Musa are working hard with other, Janjaweeds, blooded, mid-Beltan military officers to nail you in Finland. But shame unto the Fulanis, shame unto them. They have failed to do that. Simon Ekpa, you are victorious. God has actually vindicated you. You have no case to answer. Just look at the Benue people. Currently, what happened in that state actually vindicated Simon Ekpa. That Simon Ekpa is what? An innocent man. There's no way Finland could actually nail you or put you down. You are now coming out. We can see you have been extricated. You have set free. You have gone free. Up. Biafra. United States of Biafra. Long live.
But Ekpa bail will be coming up in 2 weeks. With that and Nnamdi Kanu, in imminent release, what does it now bode for the people of the Igbo tribe?
I'm telling you that the Igbo tribe, they are always good people. The Igbo tribes, they are always, accused of what they don't know. The Igbo tribe, they are the best tribe in Nigeria, busy doing their businesses. They don't mind about what federal government of Nigeria and all the designated offices, both public agencies are doing. What are they doing? Stealing money, the money that belongs to all of us. The Nigerian government, the people that infiltrated that office, the people that are responsible for the office are people from the north, the Sahel country, the Fulani, Janjaweeds, and their Arab Yorubas. They have ended up siphoning the whole money in the federal agencies, stealing money, not even investing money to build Nigeria for everybody to enjoy Nigeria. These people, these men, these tribesmen, these other tribes, these two tribes are busy ransacking our national wealth, commonwealth that all of us built. And it is much, much more surprising than ever that the resources from where these funds are realized are from Igbo land. Coastal line of Biafra from Bight of Guinea, that's Bight of Biafra to Bight of Benin here. The whole countries, the whole states, the whole tribes belong to Biafra. That's our international chef. And the crude oil is from my own kinsmen, from my own land. Yet they deny me to partake in the national, cake sharing in Nigeria. Yet I am satisfied because God has made me a big man. I'm a professional on entrepreneurship. Whatever I lay my hand upon turns success. That's why the Igbos are just always excellently blessed. We don't care about what the Arab Yorubas and the Fulanis are doing, stealing money that belongs to Nigeria. They will die serving in the public, working as a public servants, and at the end of the day, they will stretch, streamline themselves, lining up in the sun, where they are fighting the what? public office holders that are responsible for pension.
Mm.
Pension can never be paid to these people because they are the ones that are stealing the fund. You see how God paid them back. After they work in the offices, in the various public offices, stealing Nigerian money, when it is right time to pay them pension, Nigeria will turn their back on them. That is nemesis. Come on. They won't pay them the pension. Because when they were working in the public office, they were busy stealing money. Which money do you want them to pay you back when you are retired after services? See, what goes around turns around. Whatever a man commits or does in his lifetime, it is living with him while alive. Those some nemesis actually rebounds when the man is gone. I'm telling you that those people that are ransacking Nigerian Commonwealth are the one suffering as pensioners, dying on the sun as a result of heartbreak and high BP. What do you expect then? Nothing good from public office holders in Nigeria because they believe that what belongs to everybody belongs to nobody. No public institution or corporation in Nigeria is doing well. Why? They believe that what belongs to everybody belongs to nobody. I will just refer you to the customs, to the immigration, to the NNPC, go to the quarantine.